Good afternoon, dear friend. Thank you for being here today. We're going to talk about something that many people avoid discussing, but that deeply affects us all as we grow older. Today, we're talking about nursing homes, not with fear or judgment, but with honesty, care, and a deep desire to help you make informed choices for yourself or someone you love. As we age, there often comes a time when living independently becomes more difficult. Whether due to health changes, mobility issues, or simply the need for companionship and support, many families begin to consider nursing homes as an option. But while these facilities can offer comfort, safety, and professional care, they also come with realities that are rarely spoken about openly until it's too late. In this video, we're going to explore 6 harsh truths about nursing homes, not to frighten you, but to empower you. Because knowledge is power, and making informed decisions about your future is one of the most important things you can do. This will be a candid conversation, one that may stir some emotions, but also offers clarity, guidance, and hope. Let's begin. One of the first truths we must face is that not every person working in a nursing home has received the same level of training or shares the same level of compassion. While many caregivers are deeply dedicated, kind-hearted individuals who chose this work out of love and purpose, the reality is that turnover in these facilities is high, wages are often low, and burnout is common. Because of this, many nursing homes rely on temporary or part-time workers who may not have the experience or emotional resilience needed to provide consistent, high-quality care. Some residents report feeling rushed, ignored, or even treated with impatience during basic tasks like bathing, dressing, or eating. Others say their voices go unheard unless a family member intervenes. This isn't always due to malice, it's often due to overwhelming workloads and lack of proper supervision. So what can you do? When considering a facility, visit unannounced. Talk to residents. Ask questions about staff retention and training programs. Don't just rely on brochures or marketing materials, observe how people are treated in real time. And if you or a loved one moves into a home, stay involved. Visit regularly. Build relationships with the staff. Be a presence they know and recognize. Your involvement can make a world of difference. Loneliness and isolation are still common, even in group settings. You might think that moving into a nursing home would mean more social interaction. After all, you're surrounded by other people, right? Unfortunately, the truth is often different. Despite being among others, many residents still feel lonely. Some don't connect well with fellow residents. Others struggle with depression or cognitive decline, which makes forming new friendships difficult. Even more heartbreaking? Many residents only receive regular visits from family members during holidays or special occasions. The rest of the year, they may spend long hours alone in their rooms, waiting for someone to stop by. Studies show that loneliness among nursing home residents is alarmingly high, and it has serious consequences. It can lead to faster physical decline, worsened mental health, and even shorter life expectancy. The human heart was never meant to live in isolation, no matter how clean the room or how good the food. So what can be done? If you're considering a nursing home, look for facilities that prioritize social engagement. Do they have group activities? Art classes? Music therapy? Walking clubs? Religious services? These small things can create big connections. Also, encourage family and friends to visit regularly, not just once a month, but at least once a week. A short call or letter can also brighten a day. And if you're the one choosing a home for a parent or spouse, remind them that while the setting may change, love and connection don't have to end. They are still loved. They are still seen. They are still part of the family. Cognitive decline can be misdiagnosed or poorly managed. Another painful truth is that cognitive decline, including conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's, is often misdiagnosed, misunderstood, or poorly managed in nursing homes. Many facilities are understaffed and unable to provide specialized memory care. As a result, residents with early-stage dementia may be left without proper stimulation, leading to faster deterioration. In some cases, medication is used excessively to manage behavior, rather than addressing the root causes of distress. This can lead to unnecessary sedation, confusion, and loss of independence. Additionally, communication between staff and family is sometimes inconsistent. Important behavioral changes go unnoticed or are dismissed as normal aging. That's why it's so important to ask specific questions when touring a facility. Do they offer memory care units? What kind of training do staff receive regarding dementia? How do they handle behavioral changes? Are family members kept informed about cognitive shifts? If a resident is showing signs of confusion, agitation, or withdrawal, it's not just getting old. It may be a sign that more support is needed. Advocacy is crucial. If you suspect something is wrong, speak up. Request assessments. Bring in specialists if necessary. No one should be forgotten, especially when their mind is already beginning to fade. Residents often lose control over daily decisions. One of the hardest parts of moving into a nursing home is the loss of autonomy. Suddenly, you are no longer the one deciding when to wake up, when to eat, when to bathe, or even what clothes to wear. Your schedule is dictated by the home's routine, not your own preferences. For many seniors, this loss of control can be deeply frustrating, even humiliating. They've spent a lifetime making decisions for themselves and their families, only to feel like children again. Even simple things, like choosing your own meals, having privacy in your room, or being allowed to keep a few personal belongings, can become sources of tension. Some homes are better than others at respecting individuality. But in many, residents are expected to conform to the system rather than the system adapting to them. To help with this, encourage residents to express their preferences clearly when they move in. Make sure staff understand their routines, likes, and dislikes. Family members can also play a role in advocating for dignity, whether that means ensuring a loved one gets to choose their own outfit or requesting that staff knock before entering a room. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect, no matter where they live. Medical neglect or delayed care is more common than we think. This is perhaps one of the most difficult truths to hear, but it's vital to understand. Medical neglect in nursing homes, whether intentional or unintentional, is a serious issue. Due to staffing shortages, poor oversight, or inadequate training, some residents suffer from delayed treatment, undiagnosed illnesses, or improper medication management. Pressure ulcers, bed sores, falls, dehydration, weight loss, infections, these are all red flags that should be taken seriously. Yet in some homes, they are overlooked or minimized. Sometimes, symptoms are mistaken for normal aging when they actually signal a serious condition. Other times, pain is undermanaged because of concerns about addiction or cost. It's not always neglect in the traditional sense, sometimes it's simply a lack of resources or attention. But the results can be devastating. So what can families do? Monitor your loved one closely. Watch for sudden weight loss, bruises, rashes, or changes in mood or alertness. Ask for medical records regularly. Don't hesitate to request second opinions or transfer to another facility if needed. And if you're the one moving into a home, write down any medical concerns and share them with both staff and family. Keep a list of medications, allergies, and past conditions handy. Your health matters, no matter your age or living situation. Costs can rise quickly, and financial exploitation can occur. Finally, let's talk about money, a topic that often feels uncomfortable, but is absolutely essential. Nursing home care is expensive. In many countries, costs can range from $5,000 to over $10,000 per month, depending on the level of care required. Medicare typically does not cover long-term stays. Medicaid may help, but eligibility varies by location and financial status. What many families don't realize is that costs can rise unexpectedly. Additional fees for medications, therapies, transportation, or private rooms can add up quickly. Even more concerning is the risk of financial exploitation. Unfortunately, some unscrupulous individuals, whether staff members or outsiders, may take advantage of vulnerable seniors. This can happen through forged documents, pressure to change wills, unauthorized access to bank accounts, or even theft. To protect against this, keep track of all expenses. Review bills regularly. Consider appointing a trusted relative or legal guardian to manage finances. Set up alerts for unusual transactions. Educate your loved one about scams and suspicious behavior. Money should never be a reason for someone to lose their dignity, security, or peace of mind. So what can you do? After hearing these 6 harsh truths, you might feel discouraged, even afraid. But please remember, none of this is meant to paint all nursing homes as bad places. Many are run with integrity, compassion, and professionalism. The goal here is not to scare you, it's to prepare you. To give you the tools to make thoughtful, informed decisions. Here are some final steps you can take. Visit multiple facilities. Don't settle on the first one you see. Talk to current residents and their families. Ask honest questions. Check online reviews and official ratings. Use government databases if available. Ask about staff training, turnover, and emergency procedures. Stay involved. Regular visits and open communication make a huge difference. Know your rights. Whether as a resident or a family member, you have legal protections. Dear viewer, growing older doesn't mean giving up your voice, your choice, or your worth. Whether you're facing this journey yourself or helping a loved one, remember that you are not powerless. You are not invisible. You are not alone. Knowledge is your greatest ally. Love is your greatest strength. And whatever path lies ahead, whether it's staying at home, joining a community, or receiving care in a nursing facility, you deserve to walk it with dignity, clarity, and hope. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If this video brought you insight or comfort, please leave a comment below sharing what gives you strength in your own journey. We'd love to hear from you. And if you found value in this content, please click the bell and subscribe. There's much more to come, videos filled with wisdom, warmth, and practical advice for life after 60. Until next time, take care of yourself with kindness. You are unique. And you deserve to live with health, dignity, and before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing what gives you strength as you grow older or what you hope for in your later years. Your words may inspire someone else to keep going. And if this video spoke to your heart, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of healing, learning, and connection. See you soon.